Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahusha. Al Kal Yahweh Ba'Shem Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all the brethren out there teaching and laboring in this truth week in, week out, day and night. My name's Kanawak from Great Millstone, Toronto. Today is May the 22nd. Doing this lesson here. As you see, there's many kind of events unfolding in the world, and the Most High, he's speeding up the times, man, because you try to keep up with the news, man. It's overwhelming. Before, remember like 5-10 years ago, when when we would watch the news, different brothers in the camp, we all pretty much had an understanding as to what was going on, because it wasn't so abundant. But the Most High is speeding up so many things. He's making so much plays in this earth, where he's using these leaders, to fulfill prophecy, man. So it says, this off of RT, it says, where's the other 110,000, referring to troops? Pentagon mules sending up to 10,000 troops amid Iran tensions. Persian Gulf under complete control of Iran. Revolutionary Guards commander claim. So, yeah, right now there's tension in that whole Persian Gulf area, which in the Bible is known as the Valley of Jehoshaphat, that region of the Fertile Crescent, man. And the Most High, he's gonna bring great judgment, man, on this earth. And fuck up you heathens, man. Joel 3:9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. And that's what we're doing, man. We're telling you nations, you Edomites, you other different nations who possess nuclear weapons, weapons of mass destruction, that the third world war is coming, the third woe, which is in Revelation 9. Let me get that. World War 1 and 2 is prophesied in the Bible. So the last world war that's going to be upon earth is going to come because of prophecy. Revelation 9 and 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard the voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which was before Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great Euphrates. Who are the four angels? Michael, the angel Uriel, Raphael, Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, and Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, and Raphael. And Michael the archangel, man. They're the four angels. That's they're the four top angels who's under Yahushai's command. And they have a job, over there in the Middle East, and they're stirring up war in that region, man. So with this happening right now, it's the angels over there, Michael, Uriel, Raphael. Yeah, Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and the angel Gabriel. Is those are the four angels that's stirring this up. The four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. Who's the third part of men? When you go into Revelation, when you go into Genesis, during the time of the Adamites, you had the sons of God, you had the sons of Med, which are your other nation, then you had the sons of the wicked. Who's the sons of the wicked? You damn crackers, man. You Edomites today. For to slay the third part of the men, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them, so that's over 200 million missiles, man. That's over 200 million missiles that's going to be shot over here into America, man. That's how much arsenal these different nations they possess, and they've been creating for many decades, storing up in these different bunkers, these different nuclear silos, that's hidden in remote places. That's what's happening right now, the end game, man. We're living in the time of the end game. It says, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lion, and the heads is referring to the nuclear warheads. And all of their mouth issued fire and smoke and brimstone. By these three was the third part of the men killed, by the fire, by the smoke, and by the brimstone. That nuclear fallout, man. That nuclear blast, that wind, and all those, those chemicals, what's in that shit. Those damn radioactive chemicals. And their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents. So when they shoot it off, and then, when you look in the sky, it looks like a serpent flying because, all the smoke that's in the sky, it's like a serpent flying in the air. So that's how the apostle or John the Baptist, how he described it. It says, because, he didn't know what the hell a missile was back then. So he had to use, similes, so to speak. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents and had heads. And with them they do hurt. And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues yet repented not of the works of their hands. So those who's going to survive, because when the nuclear missiles are shot, not all the world is going to be destroyed, as what they say, what scientists say, or they say in movies. Oh, Armageddon, and everywhere, everybody's going to die. No, there's going to be a group of survivors, because ultimately it's the Most High who's controlled. The Most High is only causing this to happen to raise his nation up, and what's going to happen, and to raise up his son. He's doing this to raise up Yahweh Shai's kingdom, his son Yahweh Shai, and then Yahweh Shai, he's gonna establish his kingdom, and he's gonna need slaves, and we're gonna need slaves because we're joint heirs. The Lord, he made us joint heirs with him. So we're gonna be joint heirs, and we're gonna need people to do all the labor, and so on. And who's gonna be the first goods, of slavery? It's gonna be the elite, because they're gonna be in the nuclear, in the dumps, deep underground military bases, where they have all these secret places that's remote, and that's going to be safe from nuclear war. So we're going to have to round them up, with the angels, and, and these fuckers are still going to be proud, and not sorry for what they have done unto our nation, man. So that's going to give us more reason to beat your ass into subjection, man. Which is going to be an amazing thing. It says, now and the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk. And this is what goes on in this world, man. These people worship all kind of deities, man, all kind of idols. Whether it goes from Buddha, different pan gods, different agricultural gods, fertility god, war gods. There's so much damn so-called gods or demons that these people worship, man. These other nations, including our people, but mainly these nations, man. And these people are still gonna be into that stuff, and we're gonna have to judge them according to our law. So that's when the law is gonna come into effect, man. Because like how we live in this society, and we have to follow Esau's law, you know, or otherwise we go to jail if we break his laws, man. He try to lock us up and throw away the key if you do certain things, man. It said, neither repent they of their murders, nor of their sorcery, nor their fornications, nor of their thefts. So these damn devils and these other nations, you know, who prosper from our nation, they aren't going to be sorry for what they've done, you know, even though we're going to be in our glory, you know. So that so that's going to give us another reason, or further reason, to judge you guys harshly and righteously, you know, with righteous indignation. So with that, I'd like to say, call all Yahweh, Ba'Shem HaKakodash, double honors unto the apostles, you know, that taught me this truth, you know, and peace and bless to all the brethren doing the works in truth and sincerity, you know. I'd like to say who taught me the truth through Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahshai, you know, for all you scoffers out there, you know. So with that, I'd like to say Shalom and Kwam Yashar.